Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
To celebrate our nation, that was Skylar Cole with tonight's national anthem performance. Hello and welcome, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks, Kevin. Last season, Stephen Curry set the all-time record for three-pointers made. He said, hopefully I can push it to a number that nobody else can reach. I never wanted to call myself the greatest shooter until I got that record. I'm comfortable saying that now. Kevin, he's not the only one.
Yeah, pretty unanimous, David. You're right. Thank you. As the regular season continues, Smitty, what's it like on those long road trips?
You know, Kevin, it can really wear on you, especially physically. And then being away from home for so long, that's not great. But on the positive side, the lengthy road trips are a chance to bond with your teammates.
Here are the five for the Raptors. Olynyk is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Jakob Poeltl, and it's Reeves in at the 4. And for the Bucks, we've got Ilyasova. Allen is out there with Baker. Then it's Bogut, and it's Kelly Zykis in at the 3 slot. Now here's Allen, coming off a solid outing against Indiana. Cans it from downtown.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Poked away. Now the Bucks moving it up. From past the arc, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
And he can't answer back the three-pointer offline. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. The three-pointer is right on target.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And the wide-open shot from DiVincenzo. And the Raptors miss again. Here's Bogut, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors.
Attention fans, here's your box breaker crew.
The Raptors have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. DiVincenzo with it. Bogut picks him up. Poeltl's shot is off.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket. And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
I totally agree. They just can't be stopped. They're just firing on all cylinders.
Here's Kelly Zykis. 17 points in his last outing.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. And you look at Jakob Poeltl, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop. And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Puts one up from 19, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
And the Raptors call time here. And Toronto making a change here. Nash is checked in. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for him. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Nash, the pass to Jovic. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You look at Milwaukee. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well. And, of course, the Raptors just need to take it a game at a time.
And I think for Toronto, their place in the standings would be a disappointment for just about any team, but especially one with such high expectations.
And that's what's been so hard for this team and its fans, those expectations. The hopes were so high for them coming into this year, and then it went all south. What a disappointment. I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else.
Baker, and again Milwaukee with the triple.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the three ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
To the paint, here's Bogut, and Bogut slams it in.
And Bogut does a fantastic job collecting himself before he rises up for a vicious dunk.
There's the pass to Reeves. Poeltl with the ball. And again, Toronto, no luck.
The defense there got away with a major collapse. And how about the start they've gotten off to? They haven't missed once.
Out to the wing, Jovic. And again, Toronto, no luck.
This is how it's been so far. He's missed every shot he's taken, and the team is suffering the consequences.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Bogut with it. Now guarded by Poeltl. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score. And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Toronto with the ball, searching for their first points of the game. Last time they met was in Toronto.
Yeah, and their last time playing against this club, they fell short. A lot of cheap fouls really plagued their starting unit.
Hopefully they exercise better caution in this game and avoid cheap fouls that could get them in trouble again. Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Jovic, the three-pointer, no good.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch, but right now, he's hurting the team.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Reeves the pass to Nash. Shoots it up. The rebound by Callie Tykus. Kalaitakis has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter. Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Passes it to Jovic. To the right side. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Wasted no time on that one. Allen's got 13.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
It's stolen by Allen. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Oh, man, off to a terrific start. Yet to miss with 6 made buckets.
Tipped away. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Milwaukee shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line. The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
Nash with it. He's picked up by Lopez. From 18 feet away, the rebound by Jordan.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their careers.
Lopez with the bucket.
And the rare catching fire from a center. Brook Lopez is a different kind of 5, possesses incredible range.
Nash, it's blocked. On the wing, Green. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Pass to Garnett. Toronto working the ball around now. And the Raptors miss again. At the top of the key, Lopez. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Young's checked in for Toronto.
And the key for Lopez is playing strong. When he does this, he makes an impact on both ends.
Who's got MJ?
From deep. Ilyasova can't hit.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
And now look at the teams that have shot the ball the best over the course of the last month. The Bucks number 1, 5th, the Raptors.
And this is the kind of shooting these teams would love to have all season long. I mean, they've both been on a tear here of late.
They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
And I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Ilyasova hits the bucket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Pass to Wade. And it's blocked by Jordan.
And one of the league's most effective shot blockers from that guard position. Jordan can do it and help defense or on the ball. It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
It's kind of a comedy of errors for them in this first half thus far. Just been all over the place.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
Completely on his game. Hasn't missed a shot all night. A big part of why this team is winning.
Curry outside. Rebounded by the Bucks. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Just an all-around stellar team effort. Everybody on the floor was communicating exceptionally well.
Here's Kleba driving in. Ilyasova against Wade.
of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
Oh, he has just struggled here offensively in the quarter. Yeah, the explosive doesn't even begin to describe it. Jordan simply flying.
It's tipped. They retain possession. And the Raptors miss again. Well, it was Toronto winning their last game against the Knicks. Nailed from three-point land. Baker's got 27 points.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
We're at the end of the first quarter, and what a blowout already in this one. Milwaukee on top, opening up a huge gap. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee.
Please give a big round of applause for your...
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Guys, we've seen the Bucks really take control here early.
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Winning the turnover battle here early on, and you see that reflected in the score.
Here's Baker. Setting the floor for the Raptors. Jakob Poeltl out there with Garnett. Then it's Curry. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Tatum in at the three.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense. Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night. Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Green's gotten all three of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. Here's Poeltl. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Garnett. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Outside Tatum. And the Raptors miss again. And it's Milwaukee's ball. And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the finals.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Baker with the bucket.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
The shot by Curry, no good.
He's been scoreless for a while now. They're still trailing here. They might want to move to some other options offensively.
He gets that one. Baker's got 36.
Oh, great ball movement there.
For Toronto, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. 0 for 5. Garnett the pass to Curry. Looking to end the run. Another miss by Curry.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Pass to Poeltl. Knocked away. Lopez with the steal. Here's Baker, and it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Ilyasova.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. There's the lob to the hoop, and the dunk by Poeltl.
And just taking his frustration out on the rim, he ends a huge run by Milwaukee.
And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
The shot, and again it's Milwaukee converting.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Milwaukee's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Jordan's got 6.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket.
Oh,
yes.
remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Curry kicks to Garnett. His first shot coming late. Jump shot is good that time.
What a look from Steph Curry. Just shredding defenses with pinpoint passes to open teammates.
And here's Green outside. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Good, he hits again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show.
And that's how he makes his presence felt.
And Greg, we see him do it time and again. He is a special, special talent. Here's Jordan. And Jordan throws it down.
Yeah, just forcing the issue offensively. The great thing about Jordan, he does it while staying under control.
Left side, Tatum. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Baker passes to Green over Young. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
In case anyone was wondering, this is what it looks like when you're in the zone. He hasn't missed one all quarter.
They get a hand on it. Lopez with the steal. Top of the key. Hits it again. Wow.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the... Oh!
Yes! Yes!
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Young passes to Garnett. Pirtle kicks to Garnett. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Green. And 3 from Jordan. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 5 assists tonight, and home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
Ilyasova hits the bucket.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
And stolen by Ilyasova. Here we go, one-on-one. And Ilyasova throws it down.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Here's Baker. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Ooh, heat check after heat check. He rises to the occasion, trying to will his team to victory.
Tatum wide open, he fires one. And the Raptors miss again.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Young, no good. Pirtle against Lopez. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And the dunk by Pirtle.
That's a high percentage shot by Jakob Pirtle. He capitalized on that one.
He got it again. Sensational. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget. He's really taken a hold of this first half and made it his. He is making all the right decisions out there.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
What can you say? If he started hitting them from that range, there's nothing you can do.
Baker passes to Ilyasova. Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Over to the wing. Pirtle, no one around him. Off target from three-point range.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
And Jordan slams it home.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
Jordan's gotten everything to fall, shooting 6 for 6 tonight. Here's Garnett. The rebound by the Bucks. Green's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. From deep, and again Milwaukee with the triple.
3 triples for him this quarter, 4 overall.
And here's Young from the arc, rebounded by the Bucks. Ilyasova's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And good that time. Ilyasova's got 21 in the game.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
Pirtle with the ball. Now Green defending. Well, it was Toronto winning their last game against the Knicks in New York.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
They knew that the arena would be rocking. And if they could execute well on the offensive end, they knew they could quiet down this hostile crowd.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like Greg for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. In the corner, Tatum with it. To end the drought, and Pirtle lays it up and in. Pirtle's got 8 points.
Got to be on the lookout for Pirtle crashing the glass, using his body to wreck the defense on the boards.
Here's Baker. Connects again from distance.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets.
Thanks very much. Steph, what do you think of your defense in the first half?
We're a step late, I think. And, they made tough shots. We can't take away from that. But for the most part, we have to find a way to guard that line if they're knocking down shots to keep them out the game.
We'll see where the adjustments take you. Thanks, Steph. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight a bit wild and a big deficit now for the Toronto Raptors.
Just bad interior defense from them throughout the half. They're getting pushed around, not protecting the rim, allowing easy looks. That's the kind of D I love to face. I've had at least 30 by now, guys.
And now that we have some time, let's see how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
Voting for the All-Star Game selections has just begun. Things could change here, but I'd say this is a pretty good idea of where it's headed.
I could think of some names out of that and somebody kick off, but I won't name names.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game, Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. So with Kobe sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Giannis and Ilyasova make up the forwards. Baker out there with Holiday, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the 5 down low. And here are the Raptors now. Now DiVincenzo. He's still scoreless so far in this one. From outside the arc, and Drew Holiday. The bucket on the assist by Ilyasova. Ilyasova's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And the Bucks are on a tremendous run here. The most consecutive playoff appearances since that streak they had back from 1980 to 91.
And here's Antetokounmpo outside. Drops in the tray. Antetokounmpo's got himself on the board with 3 there. Here's Reeves, defended by Ilyasova. Reeves the pass to Jovic. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Chance to check out the stats for Ilyasova. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. He's right around 17 points a night, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
You know, mentally, he's a pass-first type of player. It gets everyone involved and engaged, and that really sparks this offense.
Greg, and back to the Bucks, the question is, how much longer do you think is their window?
That's just it, Kevin. They've got the players to win now, and that has to be the attitude moving forward. They're built to do it again, just need to push all the right buttons.
DiVincenzo finds Pirtle. Jovic tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Here's Baker. Good, that's another bucket. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Pirtle's shot is off. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make. They are executing.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Another steal. Here's Baker, and yet another basket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Here's Nash. Count that one.
You really can't let someone with Nash's accuracy get that close. I mean, he won't waste those high percentage looks.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Good, another from three.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Thompson for the triple. Rebound, Milwaukee. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 11 points.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Look out! Here he comes!
That was amazing, and look at the elevation.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Nash has gone 1 of 4 so far. Holiday, and it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Holiday's got his third bucket of the night. Got a piece of it. On the wing, Thompson. And the Raptors miss again. Holiday looking over the floor for three, and again Milwaukee with the triple.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And there's the pass to Ilyasova. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort.
And again for three.
Flashes home another three, and he moves into second place all time with that make for a game.
Greg, you have to think that every time he releases the ball from deep, it's going to go in. He just keeps raining it down on him. Holiday gets the bucket.
And what a fantastic start here to the second half. They have yet to miss.
Here's Baker again. What an avalanche!
And that puts him even for third on the single-game scoring list. Simply amazing.
I'm at a loss for words. Greg, his has been again.
And that score moving him clear into third all-time for scoring in a game.
Well, G.A., you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished either.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Over to the left wing. Sinks the triple. Ilyasova's got 7 now in this quarter.
And guys, give them credit. I mean, they've taken advantage of the turnovers in the open floor.
And again, Toronto, no luck.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Nash, the pass to Jovic. And the Raptors miss again.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
And ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
Here's Pirtle. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. That's 10 points for Jakob Pirtle.
Just what you expect from Pirtle inside, using his size to get to a close-range shot.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Let's start making some noise, Milwaukee, for your 12-4 crew.
Some changes for Toronto. Kevin Garnett is checked in for Jakob Pirtle, and Curry subbed in for Klay Thompson. Pass to Khalid Zykis. Out left to the wing. Bucks passing it around. On the wing, Bryant. Connects from three-point range.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And there's the drive. Toronto grabs the miss.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Baker, and he dunks it down.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Curry way outside. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Curry's got 6 points.
Silky shot by Steph Curry. I envy his three-point abilities.
Trains it from beyond the arc.
In the first half, he got wild and loose from beyond the arc. Now he's hit 3 more since. Remarkable.
Kleba, the pass to Nash. Off target from outside. Nash has gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. Garnett with the block. And it's Nash in the corner. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three. You see the number of moves Kobe has, more than capable of creating for himself with that hand.
And the Raptors miss again. And so it's Milwaukee now. They can look forward to the Cavaliers after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Jovic tried to bank it in, but he misses. Ilyasova passes to Baker. Fires from deep. Another bucket. Wow! That's 91, an incredible feat.
This is just flat out insane.
To end the run, sinks the three-pointer. Kleba's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Matching baskets from the...
Oh, did you see that?
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. And 101 left here in the third quarter. Garnett the pass to Nash. Takes it off the glass.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
Here's Baker. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Baker's got his second basket of the night. The feed to Curry. And it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball. Here's Kalitzakis, and another three for Milwaukee.
He needs to be more proactive on offense and shoot it more. He's making most of his shots, so he's got to demand the ball more.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
The Raptors making a switch here. Tatum's checked in. Nash's shot is off. Timeout called the Bucks.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
How about a big round of applause for your Box Breaker crew? Come on, fans.
Grayson Allen's checked in for Bryant.
Box Breaker crew.
Milwaukee with the ball. Here's Baker. And good. He hits it again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. The Bucks have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. Kleba kicks to Curry. Nash outside. Can they get it? And so it's Milwaukee, able to put on a show for the ages. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. Back right after this.
27.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So the Raptors 5 right now. Trae Young is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. And it's Reeves in at the power forward. The 3 and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Allen. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. That 3 off the mark. Here's Baker. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
Here's Ilya. Oh,
wow! Young fella. That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Pass to Reeves. Back to Young. Over Ilyasova. Young, no good. The Bucks have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Pass to Reeves. Here's DiVincenzo. Banked in off the glass. DiVincenzo's got his first 2 points.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Baker with the bucket.
And every time you think he can't hit another,
The Raptors have gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the 4th quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. The pass to Olynyk. Knocks it loose. To the middle. Reeves gets the bucket.
And with an excellent understanding of the game, Olynyk is able to find open teammates.
Allen for the three, and again Milwaukee with the triple.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
There's Allen. That's good on the assist by Ilyasova. Allen's got 23 points.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
DiVincenzo hits the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And so Young will bring it up for Toronto. From 12 feet out. Almost, but it rolls out.
He's having a tough quarter, scoring the basketball and able to help.
And another one.
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands, Greg, alone. He swipes the ball away again.
He's making history, tied for third most steals in a single game.
Incredible tenacity. Connects again from distance.
And of course it falls for him. That three pushes him into the history book.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget.
Splash! Thompson loves a three-point showdown, and he usually wins that battle.
Here's Baker, and got it! Another basket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Thompson for three. The rebound by Baker. Baker's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
They are getting buried tonight with plays like that one, allowing too much space for a good shooter.
Lets it go from deep. Good! Another from 3.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful 3.
And another steal for him.
And he has been an absolute thief on the floor. Another steal.
Greg, that swipe puts him tied for second all-time for most steals in a game. What a defensive effort from him. Toronto calls timeout.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bucks dancing.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing
on that jump shot. I love seeing this guy when he's in form.
Jovic, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Great find by Trae Young, one of the more instinctive passers in this league.
Here's Baker, yet another bucket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal and often nabbing another steal.
Fantastic swipe, and he now stands by himself for second most steals in a game.
Oh, he is so fast. Gets his hands on the ball in the blink of an eye. And Greg, the steal numbers are unreal. Young with no one around. No good with the triple.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way. I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys. And it was the same exact story last time out.
Young from outside. That shot off. The Bucks go the other way with it. Here's Baker, and again Milwaukee with the triple.
That's the pass you want, orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
And so Young will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Here's Ilyasova, and another basket for Milwaukee.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
It's a winning approach when you execute. That's the key. They're playing fast, but also under control.
Here's Baker, defended by Young, and another three for Milwaukee.
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range, just in a groove now, and that tray has been deadly.
Passes to Thompson to stop the drought. The basket good off the assist from Young.
Trust Klay Thompson every time with the catch and shoot. He gets so well positioned and balanced to score. Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Bounce pass Young. Reeves the pass to Young. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen. Milwaukee making a switch here. Bogut's checked in. Jovic. It's deflected.
It's just been a frustrating day for him all the way around, and it's rubbed off now, I think, on the rest of the team.
That's just great court recognition there. He saw the D pack in the lane on the break, so he calmly rose up and drained the transition three.
Young, no good.
Man, at what point do you blame the play calling more than the player?
From deep three-point range, Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And it's Allen with the jam.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
.153 left in the fourth quarter. Young from outside. Rebound Milwaukee.
He clearly wants to try and close this game out strong, but your deep range isn't there. You just can't keep forcing it.
And knocking down shots in the mid-range area really forces teams to have to adjust their defense.
And, you know, the adjustments should have already been made. They know he's a good shooter from that spot.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Bucks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so checking out their season record, this game will become their 45th win.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
Poke loose. Pirtle, high post. Ilyasova knocks it loose. Here's Kalaitzakis. And that one, good.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Ilyasova inside the line, and another basket for Milwaukee.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Launches a three. And they get it back. Kicks it out to Allen. Here's Baker. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Giannis, a big lead going into the break, and you never let up. What did Coach say at halftime?
Coach at the half, he told us to keep having fun, keep playing together, play hard, try to rebound the ball because it's our job to run it down.
Well, you followed his instructions to the T and got that big win, man. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.